My name is Kara. This is where it all began.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. The company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
My name is Marcus. Just like you, I was a slave.
Thank you, Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
My name is Marcus.
Hey guys, welcome to Let's Collect Gaming. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the new game Detroit Become Human exclusively on the PlayStation 4. Now, PlayStation has been killing it this year with some amazing titles. First we had, well, for me, it's first God of War. I only finished that recently. However, Detroit only came out yesterday, and oh my god, what an experience it was. Now, Quantic Dream games are very hit and miss to a lot of people. Some people don't like them, some people love them. I'm the latter. I love Quantic Dream games. Ever since Fahrenheit came out back in 2005, I've been hooked on their titles. Although, admittedly, I didn't actually finish Beyond Two Souls. I must get back to that one. But Fahrenheit is one of my all-time favorite games. Speaking of, I have it here. I bought this back on the original Xbox in 2005, and since then it still remains one of my favorite games. Then in 2010 we got Heavy Rain, which I have here in the Essentials case, but I want to get that replaced with the original. Following that came, of course, as I was just mentioning, Beyond Two Souls, which I didn't finish. Surprisingly, despite having Willem Dafoe and Ellen Page in it. However, Detroit is their next title in their story-driven games. And this is one of those games where I have to be careful with the review. Some people might not want to pick this game up purely because it has too many QuickTime events, or maybe they see it as more of an interactive movie. While both of those things are very much true, it is also one that I believe that should not be missed. From start to finish, it engages you and it grips you to want to care about the characters that you're playing as you develop with the characters. Each character has their own set of choices they can make throughout the game that evolve whilst you're playing the game. You might go into the game expecting one thing, and it will completely blow your mind how different it may be by the end. There's so many different outcomes in this game that you could not possibly do it in one playthrough. And I think that's the idea here. I'm already at the point where I really want to go back and play again, and I plan to do that immediately. And even then, that's not going to be enough. It's one of those games where you're just going to have to play it a few times to actually see all of the outcomes. And when I say a few times, that's probably being generous. I think you're going to need to play this quite a few times. Every major outcome that came through for me was one of those things where I thought, that was amazing, that was cool, I really liked it, but I also want to know what else could happen. I want to go back and purposely do it the wrong way. Even though there technically is no wrong way, just like there's technically no game over, you can actually kill all three of the main characters in this game and the game will continue on without it. However, I managed to finish this game without killing the lead characters, so I'm interested to know how that works. Now, we had a similar situation back with Heavy Rain. You could kill the main characters. However, the technology has gotten significantly better since 2010. And this game has taken it to a whole new level of branching. We'll start off with the flow chart. In the game, you finish your mission and it'll give you a flow chart of all the choices you made, which you can then compare with world statistics or even your friend's statistics or of what they chose. And you'll find that you might have a very differing opinion or a different choice to everyone else in the world. So your story is going to be uniquely yours. And I love that. I love those choice-based things in games. I love being able to have the freedom to make the story your own. And this game does it fantastically. It's phenomenal. Let's move on to visuals. Graphically, this game is one of the best. Now, I have played this on the original PS4. I have not upgraded to the PS4 Pro yet. That will be coming in the next few months. And even then, in 1080p, this is amazing. This game is fantastic. I refer to PlayStation's exclusive titles, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, or even non-exclusive titles like The Witcher. They are fantastic and phenomenally phenomenal games. They're graphically amazing. This game is up there with them. So much time and passion went into this game that they've meticulously crafted the world of Detroit in 2038. And it's so pretty. And you're going to enjoy being in the world. I'd say one of the only picks I have about the world is you can't explore as much as you'd like. It's not designed to be an open world, and it definitely shows. But it makes you feel like you should explore a little bit more, but there's not much to explore. It is a very linear game at the same time as being amazingly non-linear, if you understand what I mean. So, absolutely fantastic visuals. The detail is amazing. There was a few points in the game where I stopped and I looked at some of the NPCs around, some of them that you didn't even have to go near, and they were doing their own things, having their own conversations that were so well animated that you know they did the full performance capture just for those NPCs. And I love when they put that kind of time and detail into a video game. This game is just so pretty. It's just so well done. I highly recommend anyone who loves a very good single player story-driven experience to play it. So let's move on to the characters. You play as three main characters. You've got Kara, Marcus, and Connor. Each one of them is an android designed by CyberLife, and they all have their own very differing stories. You know, all stories are very different. And how those characters develop depends on you, solely you as the player. You might choose to do one thing with one character that will set off their chain of events that will be completely different to one of the other characters. In the game, it's quite possible to have other characters meet each other at certain points of the game, and at the same time that may not happen at all for you. Now, I remember playing the demo. They released the demo a few weeks ago where you play as Connor. This is the very opening of the game. You play as Connor, and your mission is to rescue a little girl from a hostage situation. Now, I don't want to spoil any of the game whatsoever, so I'm trying not to. But in the demo, I killed Connor purely because what I wanted to do. I wanted to save the girl, and I was going to do it by any means necessary. I'm an android. Why should I care? I'm a machine. This is my mission. But when you play the real game, it's not a demo. You feel like you care for the characters, and you definitely care for these characters. So you don't want to kill them, but you can, and you might. Even if you try your hardest to not kill them, you may very well kill them. Now, luckily, the game does give you a possibility to go back and replay those chapters if you did make a mistake or if you want to change something. But the developers even state at the main menu when you go to do that they do not recommend you do that. They recommend you leave the first playthrough alone. That is also my opinion. If you play this game and you kill a character, just go on with it. If you didn't want that to happen, just keep playing it. You'll still be surprised by how good the outcome will be. However, you might go back, play it again, have all three characters survive, and you'll like the game even more. I can't say how you guys will react or how anyone will react playing this game. Everyone might have a different opinion purely because their story was very different to everyone else's. But I don't want anyone to go in saying that this game is terrible, I killed all the characters and it was boring. Don't do that. Give the game a chance. Don't be biased. Play the game. Experience the game. Become immersed into the world of Detroit. And when you get to the end, I promise you will have had a great experience that you will find nowhere else on PlayStation 4. Now again, you might have games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, or even if you got a Nintendo, you got Breath of the Wild, all these amazing games. But Detroit fits in nicely. As long as you can deal with QuickTime events and choice-based conversations similar to that of the Telltale games, this is going to be a game that you'll enjoy. And if you have been a Quantic Dream game for years, or you've enjoyed games like Heavy Rain or Fahrenheit, by the way, Fahrenheit was named Indigo Prophecy in the United States, so a little bit of confusion there just in case, just to clear that up. But if you did enjoy those games, I urge you to play Detroit because you will love it. So overall, I can't recommend this game enough. Play the game, make up your own opinion, and see for yourself. Thanks guys. I'll see you next time.